In this video, important context for an Inspector Calls, including what did Priestley know about women's role in society that the Burlings did not? And why was there a shift in attitudes to gender due to the world wars? An Inspector Calls was written at the very end of World War II, but the action in the play takes place before the First World War. Therefore, as he wrote, Priestley was considering the social changes that came about due to not one, but two huge conflicts. Had he written the play in 1912, when it is set, a lot of his reflections on society may well have been very different. The way that British society mobilised itself during World War II changed perceptions of what women could and could not do. With men called to fight overseas, millions of women were required to fill the day-to-day jobs that males had occupied before the war. These roles needed filling across a range of industries, including within areas that would traditionally have been seen as requiring stereotypically masculine skills, such as farming, mechanics, engineering, driving. Women rose to the challenge, enjoying newfound freedoms that came with paid work, and proved that, as is obvious to us now, traditional gender roles were actually all about social expectation rather than biological factors. As the war ended, there was a mood of gratitude and admiration for what women had accomplished, mixed with an unease at how gender roles may realign after the war. Priestley was living through this, so how does it affect his play? Well, his presentation of women is very self-aware. Eva stroke Daisy has clearly been taken advantage of by all of the men in her story, and this is intended to be obvious to the audience. Sheila is something of a puppet for Gerald and her father, and again Priestley is making a point of this. Had he been writing in 1912, he would have had less awareness of the gender equality issue, and so it wouldn't have been one of the play's themes. Before I go on, if you find the information in these videos useful, then you could like, subscribe and ring the bell to receive notifications of new content as it arrives. Now, you may wonder why this change in gender expectations didn't occur during the First World War II. Well, there was a similar shift in attitudes. Females were actually given the authority to vote in 1918, partly as a result of their war contribution. However, at that time in history, it seems that society wasn't ready for big upheavals in gender equality. So any employment improvements were short-lived, and very quickly after the war, women mostly reverted to housekeeper and domestic servant roles. With this in mind, with an Inspector Calls being set before either of the wars, success for the likes of Eva Smith and Sheila would have been seen as getting themselves a good husband. As well as being unable to vote, at the time the play is set, women were not allowed to open a bank account, serve on a jury, or even drink unaccompanied in a pub. Feminism, which is the concept of there being equality for the sexes, gained more support after 1945. So Eva, as an outspoken working woman in 1912, could be seen as something of a trailblazer, as could Priestley for using his play to challenge traditional gender roles. This information and more can be found on pages 41 and 42 of our Inspectacles revision guide, which can be purchased on the Twinkle website at the link in the video description. There are also a whole load more on Inspectacles revision videos on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.